Hey guys, welcome back to Explore. Today we'll talk about 6 substances you should never be near with. Let's head into it. Number 6, thioacetone. Thioacetone is a non-poisonous substance. It's non-corrosive, non-explosive, and non-volatile. It does, however, have one unique feature that makes it one of the most toxic chemicals on the planet: its odor. The odor of thioacetone has been characterized as frightful, causing anyone who comes in contact with it to vomit, faint, or flee in terror. A story is needed to fully comprehend the magnitude of this stench. In 1889, a group of scientists in Freiburg, Germany, were working on a similar compound when they accidentally synthesized thioacetone. The stench could be smelled from half a kilometer away, prompting a town-wide evacuation as residents started vomiting uncontrollably. In conclusion, thioacetone will not harm you, but will almost certainly make you wish you were dead. Also, make sure to write your thoughts in the comment section. Number 5, dimethylmercury. Dimethylmercury is a small molecule with a mercury atom in the middle and 2 methyl CH3 groups on either side. While most people are aware of mercury's toxicity, few are aware that the liquid metal is relatively harmless on its own. It can't bind to any of the body's tissues on its own, so it can't be absorbed. The presence of 2 methyl groups in dimethylmercury, on the other hand, means that the compound can easily be absorbed into the bloodstream and transferred across the body, where it can cause damage. When chemist Karen Wetterhahn accidentally spilled 2 drops of dimethylmercury on her glove while working in the lab in 1996, the 2 risks of working with the chemicals were revealed. She didn't worry because she assumed that latex would keep the chemical from getting into contact with her skin. She started to show symptoms of cognitive dysfunction after a few months. However, slurred voice, trouble concentrating, and exhaustion quickly progressed to a coma. Her coma lasted 5 months before she passed away. Number 4, fluoroantimonic acid. Fluoroantimonic acid is the world's most strong acid. Have you ever been exposed to sulfuric acid? It's 10 quadrillion times more powerful than that. The compound will eat through plastic and glass, as well as your skin and bones, and still want more. Only Teflon containers, which are immune to its corrosive effects, can be used to store it. Scientists can't even use ordinary glass beakers to research it unless they dilute it by a factor of thousands. Fluoroantimonic acid, on the other hand, reacts violently with water. It's a blast. Number 3, azetoazide azide. The most volatile explosive compound currently known to man is diazotyl-carbamoyl azetodotriol, also known as azetoazide azide. 14 nitrogen atoms are loosely bound in a high energy conformation to make it. When a molecule is in a high energy conformation, it tries to shift down to a lower energy state, and energy is released in the process. The extreme case of this phenomenon is azothiazide, whose high energy conformation is so unstable that almost anything can cause it to burst. It can go boom with the slightest pressure or friction, minor temperature changes, or even exposure to light. It's so volatile that standard instruments for determining how unstable a material is won't work on it. To put it another way, it's too explosive to be measured. Number 2, chlorine trifluoride. During World War II, Nazi scientists discovered chlorine trifluoride, also known as Substance N. The Nazi Party intended for their soldiers to use it to melt through Allied bunkers, but after years of testing, they decided it was simply too unstable. That's right, the Nazis couldn't use this chemical because it was too dangerous. It's highly flammable and will respond violently with almost everything: glass, sand, rust, and of course, people have all caught fire from it. It can also catch fire, despite the fact that asbestos is one of the most fire-resistant materials known to man. The United States experimented with chlorine trifluoride for a short time and tried to move a ton of it in a specialized tanker. This turned out to be a disastrous decision. When the tanker collided, the substance sprayed onto the warehouse's concrete surface, igniting it. It absolutely ate through the concrete, as well as a few feet of dirt and gravel underneath it. I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in this stuff being within 1,000 miles of me. Scratch that, 1,000,000 miles of me. Number 1, dimethylcadmium, the deadliest chemical in the world. Dimethylcadmium is considered by many chemists to be the most toxic chemical known to man, even more so than dimethylmercury. The organic compound cadmium is more volatile than mercury because it is lighter. It absorbs quickly into the bloodstream and rips apart the organs that need the most blood, including the heart and lungs, two small body parts that you might have heard about. Even if a person manages to survive the initial exposure by a miracle, the danger is far from over. Dimethylcadmium is a carcinogen, which means it causes cancer. If that wasn't bad enough, it even bursts in water and decompresses into highly explosive dimethyl calcium peroxide. In summary, it's a toxic, poisonous, cancer-causing, explosive, and vicious little molecule that's easily the most dangerous chemical ever discovered. It's no surprise that the majority of chemists around the world refuse to work with it. What do you think about these substances? Which one of them do you consider the most dangerous one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Oh, and don't play with chemicals.